guys, so I thought I'd just do a bit of a vlog. I haven't really talked to guys a lot and I've sort of been really quiet, and I just want to talk about a range of things because I can. So, back to school, and that's just a bit depressing. It's sort of Christmas term going up to it, so it's all just a very bit limbo-y, and you've got dissertations to do for me, and I'm just stressed out. I'm very, very stressed out. And mental health wise, I'm okay right now, but in a way I guess you could feel yourself slipping. There were certain points in the holidays where I was working for like a full sort of 6 days. Shouldn't complain, I had quite short hours, but just that, I don't know, I just got really sort of emotional before I go into things because in a way I just feel really restricted that you just have to do these things and you just have to do them, but I'm just frustrated with a lot of things. I'm frustrated with the education system and myself for procrastinating like I'm doing now, and just a range of things. I'm just very, I don't know, nervous, and I'm scared about the future, and like the first uni open day I went to was amazing, and I was so excited to go to uni, and now I'm just sort of terrified because I don't really know what I want to do. I kid on to myself that I do, but honestly I really, really don't. And my drama teacher has always said I'll be a writer or a script writer or a screenwriter, and I just don't know anymore. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know whether I want to be on stage or organise stuff on stage or write for stage or direct for stage or do technical for stage or do film and do shorts or just do YouTube and try with that, or I just don't know what I'm doing anymore. I feel so a bit lost and tired. I'm very tired. I'm very tired of everything right now. This year is sort of my favourite time of year. I love autumn. I love the trees changing, the fact that it's getting colder so I can wear big jumpers and eat stuff that I shouldn't eat. And the fact that it's cold but it's not icy yet. I just love autumn for that, and the leaves and the rustling. I just love it. But I think with me and a lot of other people, winter isn't the best of times. It gets darker, and it got dark today at like 5, and I can just already feel myself just hating it, hating the fact the plots have gone back and it's getting dark at 5 now. I just can't stand I like the long days. And I just can't stand it. I usually get SAD syndrome, sort of. I get a bit quite low during winter. I don't particularly like Christmas because of that. So, with that in mind, I'm not really looking forward to Christmas or to winter in particular. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to the 2-week break at the end of this term. So, 7 to 8 weeks to go. So I got my part-time job, and I've been sort of getting along with that. I was working all last week, like I said, and you're sort of put in a situation where you just have to do it, and you don't really need to think about it. But God, I mess up a lot, and I'm so awkward, and it's a bit of a nightmare from that stance. But I haven't really overanalyzed that, which is good, too much. You just sort of do work, do your hours, and then get home and sleep for a bit. So work's been fine. It's before work that I sort of get a bit emotional and dreading it, but once I'm there I'm fine. But there's something that's playing on my mind, and I just want to talk about it because, yeah, I've been having like weight issues for probably since primary 4 or 5. I'd probably say around that. And it was because at that stage something happened, just friendship wise. And it seems so small. It was so insignificant, but back then it was like the end of the world. And the way I dealt with that is I just ate and ate and ate and ate. I got home and ate. I just constantly ate. So I gained a lot of weight. So I was always that sort of chubby fat girl to the end of primary. And I get into high school, and that continues because I'm sort of surrounded by new things such as, you know, cheese paninis and pizza and stuff like that. So I sort of gained weight until around second year or third year, in which I started to do exercise. I've got my Wii, I've got my Just Dance. I did that every night because, you know, at that stage homework's not busy, you don't have exams to stress about. So I lost a good 2 to 3 stone healthily over the period of around 6 months. But then the 2 years after that, leading up to this year, I've gained weight again. I'm sort of back to where I was, which is very frustrating. I've always been sort of insecure about my weight and the way I look. And I looked at photos recently of when I did lose the weight, and I looked so skinny, but I remember at the time I thought I still look fat, and it sort of breaks my heart because I wish I'd sort of saw how good I looked and how positive I actually looked. But now I'm back to this sort of hating the way I look and feeling insecure and stuff like that. And I cope with things usually by eating. When I'm bored, I eat. Last term at school, we have a lot of free periods, and I just got so tired, so instead of just working or being distracted, I usually just bought a cake, and I'd buy like 2-3 cakes outside lunch a day, and I don't want that to happen because I know that's going to make me gain weight like hell. And I tried to go to the gym recently, and I fucking hate it. I have never hated something so much in my life, and I don't really know anyone that would, you know, go to the gym with me like that. And I don't have the time anymore. I've got so much homework and I've got the dissertations to do, so I don't have really that time to do extracurricular stuff. And what's making everything worse at the moment with my weight is that in a month and a bit, it's the school dance, and it's my final school dance. And I looked at pictures last year of my school dance, and I just looked at myself and I thought, I wish I was skinny, and I wish I hadn't put all that weight on, because I'm right back where I started. I'm always the fat one and the chubby one in photos, and I just feel so worthless and stuck and not beautiful and not confident, and that no one will like me and no one likes me because of the way I look. And I really wanted this year to look freaking amazing for the dance, and I can't fool myself into saying that I'm gonna suddenly lose weight and be skinny overnight, because a month is overnight and it's just not gonna happen. And in a way I don't really want to go. I'm sort of putting off dress shopping online because I don't know what size I am. I don't know if it'll fit because I'm one of the more chubbier girls, or I'm self-conscious of my arms or my stomach and my butt and my thighs and everywhere, and I'm just so unconfident about it all, and I just sort of ignore it in my everyday life, even though I'm very aware of it. And then recently I'm thinking, but you know, everyone has like someone out there for them, and you know, it's gonna be fine. And I'm just like, I don't feel confident in myself. how can they love me when I can't love myself? I'm just going to be so negative, and if we ever got intimate, I'd feel so, like, self-conscious, and it would probably just, it just makes everything just that more awkward and that more difficult, and I'm just so tired of it all. I'm just annoyed with everything. I can only hope at uni that things sort of just balance out a little more, because I'm sort of scared that I'm just going to spiral. And at school I put on this sort of very brazen and loud and confident and sort of, I put on a complete face. I'm very loud at school, and I'm not very feminine, and I'm very, I don't know how to say it, independent and self-reliant and whatever. And I am still self-reliant, but I'm still rubbish. I'm not very self-strong. But the fact is, I'm not as confident as I seem to exude in my sort of social circles. I'm just very loud, and I don't like being loud, but it's just this cover to cover everything and all the insecurity. But yeah, I have the same motivation as well. I just can't find motivation for anything, and I think it's just the fact that I don't think I'm worth anything, that my self-worth is very warped. So yeah, I think that's all I've got to really rant about. This was an emotional one. I am going to put this up though, because it's important that people realise and people see that not everyone is so, on YouTube or in media, isn't so confident, and that they're not alone. And I think it's important to raise awareness. And yeah, I did miss the Mental Health Awareness Day as well. I was going to do something for that, but I never did. So this is my little contribution towards a side of my mental health and the side of sort of difficulty with eating and weight and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot more I could go on about mental health, but I'm not going to, because every time I've tried to make a video about it, I've just broken down, because I've sort of blanked it out of my mind. But anyway, if you do want me to do more on mental health, or to talk more about my experiences, then please leave a comment down below, and I can do it. I just need to do it in sections to do it like that. But thank you for sticking around. I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you soon, hopefully.